What was the next thing? Let's see what the next thing was. Okay. Update with Arena Breakout dev beef. Oh, right. This is the game that's coming out. One of the competitors of Tarkov. It's tough out there in the looter shooter world, and the dark zone is no different. Here's a little gift for all the operators out there who may have escaped from one war, just to find themselves in the middle of another. Oh my god. So the Arena Breakout game, which is a competitive to Tarkov, is just giving gifts to people. Holy shit, that is hilarious. Oh my god. Dude, the memes in this situation are the best parts of the situation. Oh my god. Battlestate Games, I once again ask you to buy our game. Oh my god, dude, that is so fucking funny. That is so fucking funny. Holy shit. And here's the Helldivers one. Here's the Helldivers one. Okay, so Helldivers is memeing BSG as well. Be sure to check out the deals in the acquisition center today. With prices so low, they're practically unheard of. Oh my god. True believers. Oh my god. Yeah, Nikita called everyone to, he's like, only the true believers will stay. Can grab the trench paramedic for blah, blah, blah. This is $2.50. Featuring increased pocket size and extra stems. Not available for free to super citizens. Oh my god, dude. This is so funny. Yeah, Helldivers 2. A game that's actually fun. Well, Tarkov is fun. A fair price. And all additional purchases are purely cosmetic. Yep, and you can farm the premium currency for free. Yeah, exactly. That's why people spend money on this game, on Helldivers, because it's free, because it's not in your face, because they're not assholes about it. Oh my god. Oh my god. All right, here is the next announcement. This was, I probably should have read this first. This was the update that the emissaries were talking about. Where, and I think we read this, but yeah, the ability to skip 2 daily quests. Yeah, we already read this. This is previous. They were basically like trying to give extra shit to EOD members. Okay, here we go. This is new. This is brand new. Rach, I'm sorry about that. It's always hard to lose a friend, but we're always here for you, my friend. We're always here for you. Update on the current situation. Hello again. Let me clarify the situation in a little more detail regarding owners of EOD version and the access to the cooperative mode, and also other issues. First of all, I think this is from Nikita, or like this is from like the dev team. First of all, the PvE game mode. This is not DLC. Oh, okay. Now that he said it's not DLC, guys, I think we can believe him. Kidding. DLC, in our understanding, is major additions to the game, including various functionality and content, like a single-player version of Tarkov, yeah, exactly, that are released after the official release of the game as a themed DLC pack. Scav Life DLC, for example, which will add a lot of new mechanics and content for Scav gameplay and leveling. Remember what I was saying just a few minutes ago, guys? Where I was like, yeah, the way for a liar to win at lying is just continue to pretend, even when faced with evidence against them. Just continue to fucking pretend it never happened. Yeah, that's exactly what they're doing. That's exactly what this guy is doing. Secondly, the specific functionality of PvE mode is necessarily located entirely on a separate network infrastructure, because essentially you play on our servers only in closed mode. At this stage, it's not possible to launch all players who are EOD holders. Right now, we simply do not have the required amount of resources for this. Then why did you launch it? If you cannot support the infrastructure, why did you launch it? The ego of this man is insane. Oh my god. Fallen Angel, welcome, buddy. We observe your dissatisfaction and have decided that the functionality of the PvE mode will be available for free to all owners of EOD at the release of the game. I think that means official release. When the server infrastructure will be improved to the required capacity. Yeah, just trust us, bro. Yeah, okay. Now you have the opportunity to test this mode by purchasing the Unheard of Edition or upgrade to this version. We'll also give a 50% discount when upgrading to Unheard of from EOD. Okay, so it looks like now in order to upgrade from EOD to the Unheard of Edition, it's not $100, it's $50. That's still way too much, by the way. But it does show that he's trying to walk it back a little bit. Now, I want everyone who is thinking of being like, oh, you know, this is an apology. It's not. They know they created a dumpster fire, and they're trying to put a little bit of water on it. Do not fall for it. This is them knowing that they're being hurt by this. If you want to see actual change, hold the line. Hold the line. Make them eat dick. Exactly. It's a fake apology. Correct. Exactly. It's not even an apology at all, Freya. It's just a band-aid. He's not saying we're sorry in any part of this. If he did, I would have a little bit more respect for it. I wouldn't believe it still, and I would tell everyone not to believe it, but I would at least be like, all right, at least they're trying to pretend. He's not even fucking apologizing. He's not apologizing at all. Yeah, it's hiding a mess. Yeah, exactly. We plan to send one free Left Behind Edition key to everyone who already upgraded Unheard of Edition at the old price for the EOD version. So everyone who had EOD and bought Unheard of, you get a free key for the game that you can give out, it looks like. Okay. That's something. It's not great, but it's something. And it's not a good thing at all. Moreover, so that any player of any version of EFT can have the opportunity to test the PvE mode, we want to add the ability to purchase a separate early access. For EOD owners, for example, there will be a 70% discount on the purchase of early access to PvE. It would be interesting to hear your thoughts on this idea. Yeah, they should make it free. At this point, they've eaten shit so much. Players of Tarkov should make them eat shit. Next, regarding special items for the Unheard of version, we're planning on making restrictive or balancing issues for these items. They should just not have them. They should just not have the radio. They should just not have the Mark of the Unheard. Just don't have it. We don't want it. We do not want it. All right, here's the community manager. So this is a mod responding to this. Last time I checked, a brand new game mode for the game that has never had any others before is a pretty major addition to the game. Popular questions that appear in this thread and some of us mods that I think need answering. How is the new game mode not a DLC? It is. It is, he just doesn't want to admit it. Because if he admits it, he's legally liable. That's why he doesn't want to admit it. It's a legality thing. And also, he's hoping that people forget. But also, I think two things that people have not said yet that I've not seen anyone say. First of all, it doesn't matter if it's DLC. It really doesn't matter in the long term. What it is overpriced. It doesn't actually really matter all that much. I guess in like some ways, but this is like the wrong thing to attack them on. You should be attacking them on the price. You should be attacking them on the pay to win. No one really cares all that much about DLC except for the fact that EOD didn't get it. And on that part, I agree. But them just obfuscating stuff is just making them like hurt themselves. I think people are harping a little bit too much on DLC. The real issue is that this never should have happened in the first place. That's what the real issue is, in my opinion. Apology sound fake? Yeah, it wasn't even an apology. He never in any way said sorry. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, players should play the free single player mod. Yeah. People get banned for it, though, is the problem for it. That's why not a lot of people play it. I mean, he's saying that he's not going to ban people, but he could just ban people later. So that's the big problem with the single player Tarkov mod that, I mean, a lot of people are using now. And, you know, I mean, I would never do it because I don't want to put my account at risk in case, like, you know, I still want to play the game in future. But yeah, it's a tough pill. It really is a tough pill. They could have done this in a much better way. And because they're greedy, they chose not to. Okay, you said a feature of the Unheard of Edition but now you're selling access to it. That makes it a game feature. Why was co-op offline, a purchasable game mode, given free for EOD, yet essentially offline co-op, but with progression is considered a unique game mode? It's because they were greedy. That's literally it. There is no reason. They're just greedy, bro. Like, this mod is asking a good question, I think, to illustrate, but I don't think there's even really any need to ask this question. It is literally just because Nikita and everyone else at BSG that made this decision, the higher-ups, they're greedy. They saw that people bought $150 for an expensive version of this game when they didn't need to. And as a result, they felt that they could get more money out of us. That's it. Why would they think they couldn't? They've been making millions of dollars year over year on the EOD. I would know. I'm one of the people that bought it. Oh my god. Why did you not learn anything from Arena? We don't have enough servers. Is the exact same excuse you used then. Because it's an excuse. It's not that they don't have enough servers. They do. It's true that they don't have enough servers. But the thing is, they have ego thinking that they can get away with shoddy releases. They've gotten away with a lot. Dude, they've been in beta for fucking 8 years. Or is it 6 years? 6 to 8 years, whatever it is. And you know, the players of Tarkov have eaten it up because we like the game. They're going to keep pushing this. A lot of game companies, whenever they can see that they can push you around, they continue to try to push you around. Why is it that every single game release from Capcom has microtransactions? Every single one of them. Because they did it once, and the games are good, so everyone in the community who plays Capcom games, they're like, or not everyone, but most people in the community for years are like, you know, at least the game is good. You know, at least, you know, Resident Evil 2 Remake is the best remake of all time. And it is. Oh, man, at least, you know, Resident Evil 4 Remake is good. You know, Dragon's Dogma 2, at least the game is good. And that's why Capcom feels like they can continue to push players around and do the microtransactions over and over and over again. When Monster Hunter Wilds comes out, the new one, they're going to do the exact fucking same thing. There's no doubt in my mind. Oh my god, it's insane. It is absolutely insane. Yeah, exactly, Fallen Angel. Yeah, there you go. A happy early birthday, man. Why can we not run PvE servers peer-to-peer? Yes, that will still require server space to store profiles, but that is a tiny fraction of the power needed to run full game servers. You see, the answer is very simple. Because, frankly, they didn't think of this. This would be a really, really good idea, and it would lower the cost of the PvE servers massively. And the other thing is, why do the PvE progression servers need to be online in almost any single way at all? Why does it need to have a market? If you're doing online PvE with just your friends, why have the marketplace at all? Why have other online things with it at all? It doesn't matter. Like, that's not why people wanted to play it. They didn't want to play it so they could, you know, get armor and, you know, accumulate it by selling it to other players and stuff. Just don't have the market working. It's just, you know, it's just purely a single player co-op experience. That's it. They could have done that and it would have cut down server space. But they decided to be greedy. That's why. Noble Girl, my friend, I hope you're having a great night. Welcome, welcome to the stream. We're doing some just chatting tonight. Why is there no way for people to self-host PvE servers if you don't want to do peer-to-peer? That's a really good question. I don't think you'll answer it, but that's a really good question. Okay. We plan on sending one free Left Behind edition key, but selling third-party game copies is against your TOS. This isn't compensation. If they've bought Unheard Of, then they don't need a second copy of the game. Why can't they have a partial refund? They don't want to give a partial refund because they're greedy. That's why. They want to keep the money. Are you able to share it? This is like, you're right. This is and the reason is, in order to create more keys to give to the people who spent $100 like fucking saps, they're costing themselves no money. If you actually give a refund, you are costing yourself money. And BSG doesn't want to do that. Nikita doesn't want to lose money. There you go. Are you able to share any more details about the item that lets you emergency summon friends? There's a bunch of ways this can be abused. Yeah, he doesn't care. That's the thing. Nikita doesn't give a shit. When is the release expected to be? Full release tells us nothing. I completely agree. It could be 6 months or 6 years. Yeah, it's been 6 years. It's going to be another 6 years probably. Yep. Good questions. Good questions, but he's not going to answer any of them. He doesn't give a shit. Oh my god, dude. This is insane.